please, don't do this to Thomas.
It's done, Logan. Madison distributed the memo, called off the press conference. Taboo is finished.
Come in. Hey, what's up?
I'm worried, Thomas.
Oh. About not sending out the memo, canceling Taboo?
Reporters are in the showroom now, but it's not too late to call it off.
The press conference goes on as scheduled. Look, you will not lose your job over this. I promise.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about you.
That's sweet, but you don't need to be concerned with me.
You're going against your father.
He's not thinking straight.
Why does he want to cancel Taboo?
It's complicated. I'm handling it. Are we good?
You know I'd do just about anything for you.
And I appreciate that. See you down there.
Here's Jared. How are you?
Eric, how are you?
Doing? Well, Spencer Publications is well represented.
Yeah, well, it seems like everyone is well represented.
I see Donna. Donna.
Oh, hi.
Hey, come
How
here.
are you? Wow, busy.
There you are.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
How's Justin?
Oh, he's busy.
Yeah, tell him I said hi.
I'll do that.
So, what are we to expect today, Eric? I mean, these Taboo press conferences are becoming quite the rage.
You know, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, there's someone who might know. Hey, Oliver. You had a photo shoot today, right?
Couple of them.
With Brooke and Thomas.
What about it?
Anything happen that's newsworthy?
Careful, Oliver. She's here representing Spencer Publications.
Oh, come on, Thorne. We're going to see it all in a couple of minutes.
Exactly. Excuse me.
So no hints.
To be honest, we have no idea what Thomas and Brooke have up their sleeves.
Can't you just think about this for a couple of days?
Brooke, I don't need a couple more days.
But this line means so much to Thomas. He worked so hard on it. To just pull it like that, it's one of our biggest money makers in years.
That has no bearing on my decision, Brooke. Look, say what you want, but Thomas crossed the line. I have to protect him.
From me?
From himself. Whether he's even aware of it or not, he has feelings for you, Brooke. Maybe they're not even conscious feelings, but Taboo has ignited something in my son. It's got to be stopped before it goes any further.
Ridge, I wouldn't let it go any further. Thomas and I have discussed this.
Look, I know my son. As Thomas pointed out, he's very much like I was at that age. I know you don't want to be, and I know he denies it, but you are a temptation to him. And it'd be best for everyone if we just put a halt to the line.
But the press conference.
Madison canceled the press conference. There's no more to be said about this. I've made my decision. Taboo is history. We have to work on a strategy for dealing with the media, too. I don't want any press conference. Doing that now would just cause a firestorm.
Hello there, Mr. Forrester.
Hello to you too, Summer.
I have a feeling the stars are aligning for you today.
You do, huh?
Everyone's so excited. Everyone's thinking what Thomas Forrester is going to do this time.
I'm wondering too.
Well, won't be long now.
Come on, one clue.
I never kiss and tell.
See you later.
Hello, Dr. Hayes.
Summer. Hi. Thomas. We need to talk.
Well, it seems to me you've been doing plenty of that.
Your father had to be told about what happened between you and Brooke.
Look, I'm kind of busy.
Thomas, I am not leaving this room until we get this resolved. I know you're upset that your father had to cancel your line. This is not the end of your career. It's not.
No, Mom. It certainly isn't.
So we're all good.
I wouldn't exactly call it good. You shouldn't have told Dad what you overheard.
I had to do that, Thomas.
Dad's out of control. He's overreacting.
I don't know if I would call it overreacting. He's very concerned. Just please tell me you're not going to hold this against him.
I'm doing what I have to do.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
I don't like any of this. But it could have been avoided if you hadn't gone to Dad when you eavesdropped on my private conversation with Brooke.
Well, it could have been avoided if you hadn't kissed your father's wife.
And you've all made that perfectly clear. And I apologized. I got a little carried away. When I was coming home from a very successful press conference in Paris. It's not the big deal you're all making it out to be. Enough said about that.
So you are going to work this out with your father?
That's going to be up to him.
Well, I know that your father doesn't want to have any problems between the two of you. Will you just go talk to him?
If he wants to talk to me after today, I'll be ready and willing.
Why after today? Why not right now?
I have a little something to tend to right now, Mother. I'm gonna have to cut this short.
Well, can you at least tell me that you and I are back on track?
You know what? Let's wait until the end of the day. See how you feel. Talk to you later.
I'm so sorry about this.
You were asleep. Thomas kissed you. You had nothing to be sorry about. But you should have told me.
I understand.
I understand why you didn't. You were protecting my relationship with Thomas.
You canceled the line, Rich. That's exactly what I was afraid might happen.
But you understand why I did, right?
But does Thomas understand? That's what worries me.
Thomas and I will get through this. He's an excellent designer. He's got a great future ahead of him. Together, we're going to blaze new paths here. It's all going to work out.
You are so incredible.
I'm a man who's in love with his wife. It doesn't surprise me one bit that you've inspired as much in Thomas as you inspired in me.
You've already forgiven him, haven't you?
There's nothing really to forgive. I know he wasn't striking out at me. Give him a couple weeks. He'll lick his wounds. He'll be back in action before you know it. I think he really needed this.
But if you pull back too much, I'm just worried what it might do to your relationship.
He'll deal with it in his own way, okay? I think this is just part of his growing up.
Ridge, I was just talking. I'm glad that you're here, because I think we need to discuss what's going on.
We already have, Mother. It's under control.
Your son kisses your wife, and you call that being under control?
Stephanie?
Brooke, this is really a serious situation.
Yes, it is serious, and I've taken action. Taboo is finished. I've canceled it.
Yeah, I know. I was just with Tom. He told me. He's very upset with his mother, and he should be upset with you.
I don't want him taking this out on Brooke because it wasn't her fault.
I'm gonna go see Thomas.
Why would you do that? You should stay away from Tom.
He's devastated.
Oh.
And he needs support. And I'm going to give it to him. Senor Juarez, sir. Ciao.
So you've dealt with Tom. When do you plan on dealing with your wife?
Brooke isn't the issue here, Mother. My son is.
Haven't we been through this before? Isn't the name Brooke and the word scandal synonymous?
Mother, do you really want to do this? You and Brooke have come so far.
Yes, I know. That's what I thought. I'm beginning to think it was the biggest mistake of my life. I really feel so betrayed by her.
Mother, she hasn't betrayed you.
She betrayed you. And when she did that, she broke my trust with her.
It doesn't have to be this way, you know.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Isn't it all about respect? Really? I mean, isn't... Jeez, I thought she changed. Oh, she was supposed to. I really thought she had. But you know what? If she really cared for you, she would never have let this happen.
She didn't let it happen.
Oh, she didn't? Okay, she didn't. But the fact that she kept it from you, that's what's inexcusable.
Mother, she was just protecting Thomas.
She's always trying to protect someone, but we know who she's really trying to protect, just herself. You know, was it really asking too much for her to just use some common sense about how this risque campaign was affecting this impressionable young man like Thomas? Have you ever known a woman to get herself into so many messes as Brooke?
I have never known a woman like Brooke anyway. That's why I married her.
Yeah, well, the woman you married has ruined your relationship with your son.
He'll get over it.
But he shouldn't have to. That's the whole point. None of this would have happened if you hadn't put them together in that damn campaign.
Thomas's line was beautiful. It was a beautiful men's line he designed on his own. It didn't need to be promoted like that.
I disagree with that.
Oh, really? So you're saying the only way you could sell the line was to have pictures of them running around half naked?
Look, it was Brooke and Thomas that caused the world to look at that line. And yes, they liked what they saw and they made the line a success. But don't kid yourself into thinking that the campaign had nothing to do with it.
But you have to admit, it was the wrong approach given what's just happened.
Are you and Tom even talking to one another?
Thomas and I will work this out.
Well, I hope so, because he's very upset about the fact that you canceled that press conference. It was the right thing to do, but I have to tell you right now, he is not happy.
You happen to know where he is right now.
We better get started.
Pretty soon, pretty soon.
Right, so, what's on the agenda, Thomas? Any surprises?
Well, it would be taboo without a shocker, right?
I knew there was a story brewing.
There's a story already.
Is Brooke a part of it?
Isn't she always? Excuse me. The press conference will start in 2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes. She's doing it, everybody.
Come on,
2 minutes. 2 minutes, huh?
Madison, what's going on? I thought the press conference was canceled.
You're gonna have to speak to Thomas about that.
Thank you, Madison. I'll handle it.
What in the world?
We're addressing the press. Are you ready?
Do you remember what you said to Taylor? If Brooke were to ever cross the line again.
Stephanie, this isn't the right time.
Yeah, do you remember? You said there would be no more secrets, no more scandals, and if there were, you're going to go right back to her.
This is different.
Oh, this is different. Of course it is. Different than Hope's graduation party? She seduced Oliver and she seduced Tom.
It wasn't a seduction.
Okay, it wasn't a seduction. But the point is, a wife that will keep a secret like that from her husband can't be trusted.
The only thing that matters right now is Thomas. I think he really needs to be with his father. I'm worried about it.
Well, you should be, because Brooke's off looking for him.
What?
She was here just before you walked in. She wanted to give him her support.
And, Ridge, you didn't stop her?
Taylor, she's not a threat to him.
Well, he's very vulnerable to Brooke, and I know you don't want to hear this, but I really believe that Brooke is starting to become vulnerable to him.
That isn't true.
Okay, I know she's your wife. I understand that, but
Look, Brooke will not lead Thomas astray here. Yes, come in. Madison, what is it?
Mr. Forrester, it's about the press conference.
Did you tell the reporters to go away?
I tried, but
What's the problem?
the press conference is about to begin.
What?
Everyone's in the showroom right now.
Your father sent out a memo. Madison was supposed to call off the press conference.
Yeah, the memo didn't go out. I stopped it.
What?
Brooke, I couldn't let my dad dump the line with some two-sentence memo.
So you're gonna make a statement to the press about the end of Taboo line? What are you gonna say?
Well, I've given a lot of thought, okay?
Oh, wouldn't it have been easier just to do a press release? There's gonna be a lot of questions.
Brooke, come on, do you remember Paris? I'm pretty good at handling the media.
Okay, maybe this will show some leadership.
I want you standing next to me, okay? I'll do all the talking, right? Granddad.
Eric didn't know about the memo?
No. Neither did Thorne or anyone else.
Everybody, we're going to begin in a second here. Please, if you'll sit down, have a seat. I am very, very proud to introduce someone who really doesn't need an introduction any longer. He is the designer behind our men's collection, the face of Taboo, Thomas Forrester.
And my partner in crime, Brooke Logan. Thank you, thank you. It is so great to see so many familiar faces, and a very warm welcome to all our friends from the international press. We are gratified you could make it out today. I want to express my appreciation for all of your support of Taboo. It's been an inspiration to both Brooke and me. It's what continues to drive us forward. And forward we shall go as we plan to expand our line in new directions, possibly even a woman's line. I'm so proud of this line and of the woman standing next to me. And we are very pleased to announce today that we are planning another European tour. We have Paris, Milan, Israel, Berlin, London, and who knows where else. Thank you. Taboo will be everywhere, and we will be too. So look for us as we'll be looking for you. Nothing can stop Taboo.